Fasting definitely can reduce your energy levels if it's done the wrong way, but if it's done the right way, it can actually increase your energy levels. And that's ultimately what the biggest goal is with following the right nutrition strategy for suhoor and iftar, is to make sure you have the most energy, because obviously Ramadan is a blessed time where our good deeds are elevated. So we want to make the most of that. And we also want to uphold our professional responsibilities at work, our family responsibilities during the day. So it can negatively affect your energy levels if for suhoor, you're having foods that have quick sugars that spike your blood sugar, then crash your blood sugar, and you get tired and hungry in the day. If you eat stuff that makes you bloated and lethargic all day long, like a lot of leftovers that we'll often eat for suhoor when we're in a rush, like that leftover oily biryani that makes you super bloated all day, or when we're having a lot of sweets and a lot of sugar at suhoor time. So we want to avoid those things and generally go with lean protein sources. If we're going to have some form of carbs, we want it to be healthier carbs like fruits or different complex carbohydrates in moderate quantities. And then we actually want to get some healthy fats in suhoor so our body can use those for energy during the day, and switch into burning our own body fat for energy during the day as well, which gives us way more energy to perform at work, stay focused, to be able to have energy at night for our ibadah. And then also for iftar, we got to make sure that instead of just going and you're so hungry from 12 to 14 hours of fasting and you eat all this food, super oily, huge quantities, it makes you all bloated, and you get into a food coma and you're bloated all night and you don't have the energy to worship Allah to the fullest of your capacity. You want to keep it light. Break your fast with a date and water, which is the sunnah. Then from there, what I usually recommend is having a protein shake and then praying maghrib, because the combination of all this is going to help to lower and satisfy your appetite, so that by the time you're done praying, doing your adhkar, you go and eat, and it's way easier to control your appetite so you don't overeat. Even if the food isn't the healthiest, you can just eat a moderate quantity so it doesn't affect you too bad. If it's all really, really oily, just focus on protein and avoid carbs. But if there's options that aren't oily, then you could have a little bit of carbs as long as they're not too oily. The big thing is you just want to avoid the combination of the carbs and the oils together, because that's just going to sit in your stomach and make you really bloated. So you have to choose carbs or oils, one or the other. Definitely get high protein, and then you're going to have energy all night long to do it properly, as opposed to being in a food coma with the traditional strategy that most people use before knowing this knowledge. Alhamdulillah.